All right, how is everyone doing? And I just want to jump on again and talk a little bit today about just a little follow up on the post I made this morning. Maybe you got a chance to check it out, but it's a quote. Can't remember where if I first heard it on a podcast or something similar to it. But it was the quote. And I looked it up. It was from Benjamin Franklin that most people die at age 25 but aren't buried until they're 75. And this really resonated with me. It couldn't be more true as to how we live today and how most people live. And yeah, you're physically alive is not what it's saying, but you're not like physically all there. You're not. You used to be an athlete. You used to move and run and jump and play and do all these things when you're younger and a kid and things like that. Then you hit whatever you're after high school or college or whatever, then it's just you're done. You just don't do anything. You don't go for walks. You don't exercise at all. You are believing all this stuff people are telling you what you have to do. You have to go to college. You have to do this job. You have to get a real job. You have to um, do this and that. And you're letting other people make decisions for you. You um, you start living the American lifestyle. You eat junk and crap and garbage all the time. You're drinking all the time, partying, all this stuff. You let yourself get lazy and out of shape and fat, and uh, it comes from all these different places. And you start again. You're not thinking for yourself because then your health declines with all these things. The aches and pains come. You your life feels like it's just in shambles. It's going downhill. You're not able to do the things in life you really want to do. So that age of 25, it could be most times I think it's a lot younger because people stop um, exercising, they stop moving around, they stop being athletic and just doing these things that everyone should do their entire life. Find a form of exercise that works best for you, and things like that. And it's about not just being alive, but living and actually enjoying and doing the things in life that you want to do and are should be able to do. A lot of people come in and talking to me, oh, they're looking forward to retirement, but but what good is retirement if you aren't able to do anything? If you can't move without pain or injuries or things like that, or you're weak and lazy, that's not a way to live life. So the quote is great in that sense because it talks about you die at 25. Yes, you're technically, yeah, you're still alive. You're not literally dead, but in your activity level, you're dead. You're not your aches and pains and health risk and all this stuff, and then you're just not buried until you're 75. And you should want to change that, and you can change it. You control that. You control your health for the most part. Yeah, there's things that are out of your control, but you are ultimately in control of what goes into your body, what you're doing each day, how you're training, those types of things. And it's not training to be weak. It's training to be, like I said, yeah, a lot of people lift weights or walk or go on a treadmill or whatever, and that's not enough. That's not moving. You're not going to move well. You're going to have lots of aches and pains. Yes, lifting and strength training is great, but that's only one piece to the puzzle. You have to train athletically. You have to jump, and I'm not talking like you see like the CrossFit and stuff like that, where they're just endless amounts of jumps onto a box, and just getting tired. That's not what training is. Training is not just to get tired. You see this with a lot of group classes with a lot of um, CrossFit type stuff. And there's good things and bad things about those too. But a lot of times that's not what people need. Just to get tired. Anyone can get tired. You can chase the kids around, chase your grandkids around. You can run up the flight of 10 flights of stairs. You're going to be tired. That's not what exercise is. If your goal is just get tired, then that's not it. Exercise training should be about keeping you moving well, moving better, knowing that there's not no such thing as perfect form. it's okay if your knees go in or on this, or your back bends a little bit of this, or you bend your spine and move like this and that and that's, and you're not perfect. That's going to happen. But you should be jumping. You should be sprinting. You should be crawling, rolling, hanging, climbing, lifting, throwing, all these different things that are going to make you feel so much better. And that's just the training part of it. That's going to help you feel better. It's going to help you move better. It's going to give you the ability to do the things you want physically. It's going to help you mentally. It's going to help you emotionally as well. There's so many benefits to exercise. It's going to help you be able to play with the kids. It's going to help you be able to climb the stairs without panting for breath on that fifth step. You don't want to live that way. That's no way to live, and you're not actually living. You're just wasting away. Like the quote says, you're dead at 25. You're just going to get buried at 75. How do I know this? Because I was there. I was pretty much about more like 20, 21, 22, right in that age. That's when, yeah, physically just declined. Started that college party life and just wasted so much time and money and energy and stuff on doing stupid crap. And that lasted through to my late 20s, and then it's like boom, kick in the butt. It's time to actually live life. Working crappy jobs that I did not like and had nothing. I'm sure I was making decent money. Now I'm making not much money, but I'm more happier than ever. So, and that's just right now. I'm going to be making money. That's the thing. This is all about that. It's about that mindset. It's about that process of living life and enjoying life rather than just being alive. So it's all about, and that's why one of my slogans is be an athlete for life. Training like an athlete, moving more, so you can go play with the kids. So you can, like I said, climb the stairs without being out of breath. So you can jump in that pickup game on the weekends or whatever it is that you enjoy doing. You can travel. You can go on vacation, bike rides, hikes, things like that without worrying about, oh, are my knees going to give out? Am I going to be able to do this or whatever? Because you've just been alive for so long, just not actually living and just letting the aches and pains take over and thinking that's what comes with age or whatever it is. And it doesn't. That's not training, eating well, sleeping, enjoying things, doing things you love, whether that's playing video games, whether that's listening to music, playing an instrument, spending time with the family, doing those types of things. That's what it's all about. And it's about being different and not fitting in with the norm of today, especially America, which whatever, like 50% overweight. People are just working miserable jobs that they hate. And that's not saying just go quit your job. I was lucky enough to get laid off for mine, and then kind of had a decent money saved up and used that to fund myself while I did an internship, and then kind of start my own business. And now yeah, I'm not where I want to be financially, but I know I'm going to get there because that's putting in the work, doing the things I want, helping people, and just showing them the way that it can help. So that's what we're all about here, is being an athlete for life through training, through nutrition, through sleep, just so you can take those other things and unleash greatness in your life, whatever greatness is to you. It's so we're not just living, we're not just going to be alive till 75, 85. Live until you're 75, till you're 85, till you're 105, whatever. You see videos of these like old grannies that are 100 years old running 100-yard dashes and stuff. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you want to be. Yeah, sure, she's not beating Usain Bolt's record when she's 105 or however old. I can't remember. This was a few years back, but she's doing it. She's able to move, or you see the guys, like I had an 85-year-old client who was lifting weights in a wheelchair. That's what you want to do. You want to be able to do these things that are going to make your life better, so you can ultimately live the life you want, enjoy life, and not just, like I said, be alive. You want to be there, live life physically, so you're physically able to do all the things you want to do, so you're mentally aware and cognizant of everything, so you're emotionally invested, so you can be present with the family, all those different things. It's all about living your life, not just being alive, because what good is that? So if after like high school, that's when you stop moving, exercising, being athletic, then it's just going to go downhill. But if not, if it does happen, you can always change it, like I did, like so many people do. So many people I work with do. They come in, they haven't trained in 5, 10, 15 years, and we just start and we meet you where you're at, get you going, and get you back to where you want to be, incorporating these athletic movements. Yeah, we're not going to have them jumping off 30-inch boxes right away and into a 30-inch vertical. No, that's not it. Or sprinting 100%, 100 yards right out of the gate if they haven't sprinted in 10 years. No, but that could be a goal. It could be a goal to do a push-up. It might take 2 years to get you to do a push-up from the ground. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's going to help you physically, mentally, emotionally, just do everything in life and prepare you for life and ultimately help you build that mindset, because so many people are told what they can and can't do. They're told that you're fragile. You're going to break if you do this. If you bend your spine, you're going to get hurt. If you roll an ankle or whatever, you can't do anything else. You have to ice it and rest it. No, that's the doctor talk. It's that stuff's not gonna help. You should always be moving. You should always be training. You can always do something. Start wherever you're at. If you are younger, keep it going. Keep being athletic. Keep it going the rest of your life. If you've fallen off the wagon, if you hit that if you've died at 25, so to speak, resurrect yourself. Like the Undertaker, resurrect yourself. Pop back, sit back up, get it going, start training, start moving, and not just lifting weights, not doing a bunch of stupid stuff that you see on Instagram and stuff like that. Find where you're at, prep your body, get ready, ease into it, and go from there. Meet yourself where you're at, whether that's working with a coach or whatever, and not just jumping into some random class or something like that where you're not prepared for yet, or you're like an athlete. Like I got town ball baseball coming up in 2, 3 months now, and half of those guys just wait and they don't do anything until the first game of the season and you end up getting hurt. And that's no way. That's why you should be an athlete for life, so you can continue to play, whether it's amateur sports or just pick up games. If you go to the local basketball court and play a pickup game or whatever, or pickleball or whatever it is. But yeah, I want to get into pickleball. So if anyone's got any leads on how to get into that, the Pickleball Association here, hit me up. I'd love to get into that and dominate some pickleball. And I heard him talking about it on McAfee today. Yeah, definitely interested in that. But just doing things so you can be able to move better and keep moving. You should never stop. Don't let people tell you what you can't do. The body is capable of so much. It's resilient if you let it be. If you don't, it's that mindset telling you you can't do this, can't do that. You can. You can do anything you set your mind to, really. So do it. Live life. Do the things you enjoy, and don't just be alive. Don't die at 25. Die at 75, 85, 105, knowing that was the life that you wanted to live and you made the most of it, because we only get one, as far as we know anyway. So live it, be the best, make the most of it. Other than that, everyone have a great night, and we will talk to you again soon.